We don't want him here in Liverpool. All right, well, hello everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Look, so according to some sources coming out of Jurgen Klopp's camp, or just Liverpool in general, more specifically today ESPN, Liverpool don't want to pursue a move for Thiago because they feel like the player is 29 years old and they don't want to pay 30 million, which apparently is what Bayern evaluates Thiago as. I don't know how Bayern are putting it that low, but to be fair, it kind of makes sense. Thiago's 29, been injured. The Sirona happened as well, so there's quite a bit of a financial instability between all the football market. So we're not going to see Thiago go for 70 million. It's just not going to happen. He's 29. He's 30 next year. But he's a midfielder, so you always hope that midfielders have a longer-term future playing at a top level than most players, like strikers, like wingers, like defenders sometimes. But in this case, I think it absolutely makes sense. I'm not exactly sure if this is positive news, though, where we can say, oh, Thiago's going to stay. I think he's going to stay. I mean, there's a few Liverpool fans going at me like, mate, how is he going to fit in Liverpool? How is he going to play? Where's Thiago going to play? Well, I don't really care. I don't care. I want him to stay. What, I'm just supposed to come on here? Guys, look, this is where Thiago's best position. No. Your club hasn't been good for 30 years. Why am I all of a sudden just going to want our player to play for you and I'm going to tell you where he should play? No, I don't care. Seriously, though, I mean, I'm thinking about it. Thiago would be probably their best midfielder too, but I don't think he'll leave. I think Thiago and Klopp are very different, where Thiago won't necessarily just play for Klopp. I don't even think Liverpool want this type of player. They don't want Thiago because, of course, he's a defensive midfielder. He'd probably be their best CDM. Imagine Fabinho with as good as of the tackling, but better creativity, better footballer in every regard. That's what Thiago is. I think Thiago is even more energetic than Fabinho. Like, people look at Thiago and they look at FIFA and they're like, dang, he must be an offensive midfielder because his tackling is low, his physicality is low. Well, that's because FIFA don't watch Bayern. EA don't care about Bayern. So if you actually watch Bayern, Thiago is a CDM. He plays like a CDM. He is one. He turns on pressure. You watch him. You look at the highlights. You're like, dang, this guy's saucy. He must be an attacking midfielder of some sort. He isn't even a box-to-box in my opinion. Thiago is more of a CDM with Kimmich. Double pivot, baby. Love that double pivot. But for now, I think Thiago will probably stay at Bayern. Maybe run down his contract till next year, going to maybe Barcelona. Apparently, there's sources coming out from Raphael Hollenstein from The Athletic that, look, Thiago had a contract lined up for him by the Bayern board. So the board didn't do anything wrong. But what happened last minute was that Thiago basically was like, I changed my mind. I don't want to sign. And he didn't tell anyone the reason. So the board was confused, hoping that he signed. And then all of a sudden, Bild come out and say Thiago will 100% leave Bayern and Liverpool is where he's going. Klopp wants him. But then there's more and more sources coming out and saying no. Even a big Liverpool source, really reliable, said it's very unlikely for Liverpool to sign Thiago given his traits. He's 29. He picks up quite a few injuries. Not like injured. He's not injury prone. He's picking up normal injuries that any footballer should. If there's a footballer out there that doesn't get injured at least once in their career, you might as well just take their DNA and pump it into other players because I want his DNA too. Seriously, though, I think Thiago won't go to Liverpool. I'm not exactly sure what will happen. Will he sign a new contract? That's the hope at Bayern, obviously. We want him to sign a new contract. When you have a player of Thiago's quality, I think people are forgetting just how good Thiago is because Goretzka and Kimmich are doing so well, but let's not forget, Thiago won us a double last season by himself, essentially. And I'll keep reminding everyone of that because we seem to forget. Thiago, the only reason he won't go down as a Bayern legend if he were to leave is because he may or may not have a Champions League. If he had a Champions League, they'd probably say he didn't play a big part in it, the German media, or just the media in general, or just general football fans. But I think Thiago is such a good player. There aren't that many players in the world, man, that can do what this guy can do on the pitch as well as just be composed all the time. And I absolutely love that about Thiago. That's why I have the number 6. Well, because of Pogba and Thiago, but Thiago first, then Pogba. I feel like I'm one of those fangirls that just has a whole page on one player. And if I don't support or say something about that player every day, I'll die. I don't know. But, okay, sources have also said that Liverpool's or Bayern's evaluation of 30 million euros, it makes him incompatible with Liverpool's profile when he's 30 and 29. Not exactly sure what that means. What is Liverpool's profile, you have to ask. And then Klopp sources also say Klopp is happy with his midfield options. He has Keita and Curtis Jones, who signed a new 5-year contract earlier this month. So, yeah, Liverpool have what they need. Why do they need Thiago? And that's my question. I've been watching a few Liverpool games, and Naby Keita is doing very, very well. And I don't think Thiago can go into that team and just displace Keita. I'm only saying that so I can get the Liverpool fans to forget about it. Forget about it. Put it in the bin and go home. Seriously, I think there hasn't been anything. Maybe Thiago's waiting for Liverpool to sell someone and then offer him something. But I don't think that's going to happen. There's really little to no chance that Thiago does that. I think Thiago wants to stay at Bayern to win the Champions League and play a huge part in it. And if he doesn't win a Champions League before leaving us, that's going to be he's going to be pumped, man. Oh, jeez, he's going to be pumped. They're going to go at him very, very hard. The media, the propaganda. Oh, he's lazy. Oh, he has no stamina. Looking at FIFA stats. Oh, take that controller and smash your head with it because he's a baller, man. Bang, he's a baller. Seriously, man. EA Sports. We don't know ballers. Seriously, Thiago's amazing. I think waiting for what happens is generally what needs to happen. But there is something I need to actually talk about real quick. This pissed me off. I think it was yesterday. I read somewhere that blah blah blah, something about I was on Dominic Rich TV's video where we did together, and someone was like, he represents Bayern fans. You know, I don't care if you insult me personally. I don't really care. I really could give less craps. Let me just wait for a crap for me to give. For an F for me to give. I don't really care. I am not someone that focuses on that. I mean, I focus on what I want to do, and that's important to me, and I like having fun. But please don't ever mention the fact that I represent Bayern fans, because no, I don't. If you actually go on the description of this channel, I specifically put it in as bold words as I could that I don't represent Bayern fans. This channel is called BayernNow. It's a Bayern fan channel, which means it's about Bayern fans. So my opinion ain't yours. How the hell can I represent 1,000 people's opinions? That doesn't make any sense. Okay? So seriously, it pisses me off. So if you ever say I represent Bayern fans, I'm just gonna find your name and ban you, because I don't want that type of mentality when you're watching these videos. You're watching me. My name is George. My name isn't representer, ambassador of Bayern fans. If you want an ambassador, representative of Bayern fans, go watch Sports 1 with Schweinsteiger. He's better at representing the fans than I am. I'm just a kid making videos about my favorite team. I didn't plan to come into this wanting to represent Bayern fans. That's not my goal. I really hate it when someone says that specifically. This is a fan channel. It's about opinions. You can comment something. That's your opinion. Not everyone is going to agree with you, and that's the fun of it. I read the comments, and sometimes I'm like, how can you think that? But it's your opinion. I'm just going to respond to it, heart the comment, and think about it later. There was a comment a couple of days ago that I constantly kept thinking about, and I made a whole video and I mentioned it because I liked it so much. That happens all the time, but there are times where I genuinely read a comment that I disagree with and I bring it up, and other people agree with it or disagree with it. And that's what it's about, alright? I got my opinions, god damn it. I have my opinions. I have my things that make me different. How the hell am I going to represent millions of Bayern fans? How the hell am I going to do that? Alright? That's a different pressure you're putting on me. I'm not changing who I am. You're not getting some unraw, weird person. You're getting me the way I am. I like me the way I am. I like my opinions because they're my opinions. And also, guess what? You don't have to like everything I say to watch these videos. No, oh my god, no. Seriously, a lot of you are so freaking cool, man, but you just have to realize you don't have to agree with me. No, this isn't freaking communism. I'm not here to force my opinion on you. I'm just here to say my opinion. And it's easier for me. Actually, it's really not, because the majority of the times, a lot of these videos are stuff that you say too. And the comments, I'm literally doing live streams, 40 minutes every single day, and I'm just reading viewer interactions. I'm just reading what you're saying and saying it out loud and putting my opinion on it, or making sure everyone hears it, because that's what I like to do. I like doing that, right? That's the most important thing. So it can't be me representing Bayern fans, because I don't represent anyone else. I hate it when someone does that. When my parents tell me you represent our family, I say no. I don't even want to represent my family. So how the hell am I going to represent Bayern fans? I don't want to do that. That's not my life. You're saying it like it's my job to represent. No, I do this because I want to. I do this because when I sleep on that bed at night, I'm thinking about Bayern, and everything I'm thinking about right now, I said it to myself last night. So look, I'm sorry that I had to get on that little rant there, but it really irritates me. It's something I take personally when someone says that. I can't stand it. Right? There was a comment that said, "You're doing amazing. You're representing us well," and it triggered me for like a whole week, because I don't want to represent you. I don't care to represent you. No, not that I don't like you, but I just don't want to represent you. I'm not your lawyer, okay? If something happens to you, I'm not there representing you. Of course. What if I say something really bad? Then all of a sudden, why would you feel like this is... No, please stop doing that. No, seriously, it pisses me off. But back on the Thiago thing, I really want to know what everyone thinks. If we sell Thiago, first of all, why the hell would we sell Thiago? But at the same time, it could still happen. What if you sell him to Barcelona or Juventus or something? But Barcelona is so broke and poor right now. I'm not exactly sure. Apparently, Thiago's wife also wants to move back to Spain, so that's where we're at. Now we have a situation where we got an unhappy wife. Happy wife, happy life. So Thiago has to live by that rule. If he moves to Spain, man, that would absolutely suck for us, because that would just be such a backstab, because it would literally confirm what a lot of us have been saying, that maybe he got wiretapped. Baby, without permission. By the way, tapping means you take someone, or you go and talk to someone, or find out secret information that you shouldn't be knowing. So maybe Thiago got tapped up by Barcelona saying, "Hey, you're going to sign a new contract. Let's get you on this bigger contract and you can join us." Maybe that's what happened, but let's not blame anyone. We can only look at the situation for what it is. I don't think I'm going to look at Thiago and his family and go, "Oh, die." No. See, this is where I come from with my wind-up attitude. I love winding people up, and I enjoy it. You can ask my friends. I love saying things that they know I don't believe in, but they'll completely disagree with. A lot of people think I hate Pavard. Of course, I think he's a limited footballer, and I think he isn't good at a lot of stuff. But I did this on purpose. And you can't know what's going on in my head. But what I did, it was during week of lockdown. I was watching the Chelsea game back, and this is exactly what came into my head. It's like, I wonder what would really piss off people today. So I just started recording Pavard mistakes and things he didn't do in the game. And people got on me. Or didn't get on me. Some people agree that, which is weird, because I thought everyone would disagree. But it's just how I am. It's my attitude. So the same thing with Thiago's wife. I just tweeted something like, "Oh, Thiago's wife ain't the most attractive one anyway." So it's just how I am, man. Of course I don't believe that. Of course I don't actually want Thiago and his wife to divorce. Of course I don't want that. But people will take it seriously. I think look, if you watch me during the World Cup, you would think me and Lucas Hernandez knew each other for years, because I was the biggest supporter of Lucas. I loved it when he came here. I still watch highlights of him. But I think when he was linked to PSG, I didn't say we should sell him. I said we should be open to do so if they offer the right type of money. And people automatically assume that I hated Lucas. And it's just how I am. So, take it or leave it. And I'm not changing. I enjoy that. I find fun out of it. I laugh off of it. And I enjoy that from me. I like it. I like me. I like me. I don't want me to change anything. I like how I am as a person in every regard. Well, that's maybe arrogant. But, I just have an over exuberant amount of confidence in myself. Of course I'll do wrong. Of course. But I like me the way I am, and I'm not changing. But thank you everyone so much for watching this. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thiago, man, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What happens with him? If you're a Liverpool fan, let me know why he's crap. Let me know why he isn't world class all of a sudden, because he isn't coming to you. Thank you everyone so much for watching this. Mia san mia and peace. Alright, let's get to 15 minutes and 20 seconds. There we go.